Yeah, for me, a little family for me. You know I love you for me. Please stay with me. Yeah, for me, a little family for me. You know I love you for me. Please stay with me. Yeah, for me, a little family for me. You know I love you for me. Please stay with me. Yeah, for me. Me, for me, you know I love you for me. Please stay with me. Baby girl, I got another way I love you. Every day and night I go still the one to you. Let me be your superstar, gonna take you high to the sky. Oh, love for me, for me. You want me more fair value. Uma shisha kara kara, Kimbali Fiasha, you're my one desire.
It's Thursday, the 30th of June, a very historic day here at the School of Law, University of Bradford, as we celebrate the Law in the Community celebration events. We've been here for quite a while and it's been amazing. It's beautiful to have such events like this. And it's a pleasure to meet for the very first time the Dean of the Faculty, Professor Amir. It's so funny because I just met you at the doorway and you brought me upstairs and now you're here. You're looking rather relaxed. Can you tell our listeners around the world a bit about yourself, your background, and why the School of Law, University of Bradford is so important?
Thank you. Well, I moved here to Bradford about 5 years ago now. I moved here about 5 years ago now. Joined as Associate Dean. Became Dean last year of the Faculty of Management, Law and Social Sciences. And one of the key things about Bradford, and certainly for the university for me, was the great opportunity. And that's the wonderful thing about the School of Law. It's a small school, but it's growing very, very fast, very rapidly. And as Dean, I'm very, very committed to supporting the School of Law, the Head of School of Law, Professor Ngobo Emese, and all of the wonderful faculty, colleagues, staff, as well as students. So the School of Law is growing rapidly. We're very popular. As you can see, and you can maybe even hear behind us, so many people are here this evening, really delighted to see a range of law firms, legal professionals, students as well, and members of the community who are really here to support and to celebrate the School of Law's achievements. And that really makes me very, very excited. It's a wonderful time.
I mean, from your experience as the Dean of the Faculty, what makes the School of Law, University of Bradford stand out from the rest of the country?
The key thing about our School of Law is our focus on diversity and inclusion. And these are, of course, our principles and values at the University of Bradford anyway. But the one thing about Bradford and certainly the School of Law is this is very authentic. We don't have to create this, it just happens naturally. We've got international staff, we've got international students, we've got local students as well. And that is very authentic to Bradford. And I've worked at other organizations in higher education, but also in industry as well. I was a practitioner too, so I know what the world of work is like. And here at Bradford and the School of Law, we have this very, very unique mix of authentic diversity, authentic inclusion. And so that's something that makes our School of Law very unique. And the links with the legal profession, the links that we have with law firms locally, that is also very, very powerful and very unique. And that's now blossoming. And so it's wonderful to see.
We're here celebrating law in the community here at the University of Bradford. Can you tell our listeners around the world what we expect in today's evening event? I've been here for only 20 minutes and I feel so amazing.
Well, I feel amazing too, and very excited for this evening. So this evening is really about a celebration of those links with our law firm colleagues, partnerships that we have, but also it's actually honouring the achievements of students who've taken part in our mock trial competitions. Students from Beckford Thornton School, from Bradford Grammar School, and other colleagues from the community as well, the key stakeholders from local businesses too. So it's really a celebration. If you like, a sort of a get-together, but actually this is our community. It's not just law academics and deans or professors. It's not about that. It's actually about those business links that we have with the legal profession. And that's what makes our law school, I think, very, very unique. We've got such an intimate connection with local law firms And actually, we're growing and developing those links even beyond the UK, well beyond Bradford. And again, that's what makes us so prominent now as a developing, growing, and very, very prominent business law school.
As you know, Bradford won the UK City of Culture 2025 only last month. What initiatives are lined up to celebrate that fact here at the University of Bradford?
Well, we'll be working with the Bradford bid team, of course, with the Bradford Council and other colleagues. We were a key partner of the of the bid team, and now we're going to be a key part of the delivery of that as well. So we'll be looking at, I can't talk too much about what we'll be doing because that's the exciting part. We'll be developing that, and we'll be working with colleagues on that. There is a very dedicated delivery team for the Bradford 2025 City of Culture, but I can assure everybody that the university will play its part, and certainly in terms of our students, in terms of our staff, our links with our community, we're going to be pretty much at the heart of that, and we hope we can contribute and add value. 2025, we can't wait for that time to come soon enough, but we were so delighted with winning that. It's a really big achievement for the city.
Now, just like myself, you moved from London a few years ago to Bradford. What does Bradford mean to you?
Wow, that's a lovely question. I think as we were talking about earlier on. So I grew up and lived in London. I worked in London. I raised a family in London, and now we're living here in Bradford. So one of the key things about Bradford and West Yorkshire and this part of the world is the quality of life, but it's also the quality of opportunity. And this is, again, one of the reasons why I was attracted to developing my career here, but also working with students, working with staff, working with businesses. That level of opportunity is here very much so. Bradford is, and the Bradford region, is a highly entrepreneurial part of the UK. We've got one of the youngest populations in the whole of the UK. 500,000 plus is its population, and that is going to grow with the Bradford City of Film success. That entrepreneurial spirit has been very much in Bradford for many, many years, maybe even hundreds of years, with its roots in industrial heritage, textile industry, but also very well known for its food culture, even its car culture, you might say as well, but it's just general social culture as a very vibrant city. So I think those are the aspects which will continue to make Bradford very, very unique, but it's got a very, very vibrant, growing ecosystem of entrepreneurs, and that's something that we're also supporting here at the University of Bradford, and certainly within my faculty, and combining those talents together is where I see the future of this city.
On a very final note, Professor Amir, can you tell our listeners around the world, especially those youngsters who are still undecided about what university to attend for their universities when they grow up, why should they choose University of Bradford as opposed to other universities?
Thank you. Well, here's the sales pitch, if there is a sales pitch, but I say sincerely, University of Bradford has got such a wonderful, vibrant student community. We were recently voted as having one of the best student unions in the whole of the UK. Out of 140 universities, we were ranked number 17. That's our student union. Our student experience is improving year by year. And what students do together in terms of their student societies, we have a very, very active law society here, entrepreneur society, various community societies as well. It's a great place. As I mentioned, the average age in Bradford, we're a very young city, very vibrant city. Opportunities for jobs are there as well. But as a university, we hope we've got that vibrant mix, that compelling mix of courses that students want to take, including courses that we've developed in the last few years in terms of fintech, financial technology, international human rights, commercial law in terms of law as well, environmental regulation, but now even more exciting things such as artificial intelligence and the legal system. Now these are very, very contemporary and future-based areas of study and research, but we want to bring those into the classroom, and that's why as Dean I'm very much committed to supporting that. So for those students out there who want to do and develop their education and develop their opportunities, I think Bradford is one of the places to come in the UK, and certainly we would welcome applications. Please consider Bradford as one of your key choices.
And on a very, very final note, B4B Online TV is Bradford's fastest growing media platforms. It was only launched a few weeks ago. Can you tell our listeners why it's important for them to keep on watching B4B Online TV?
Again, one of the key things about Bradford is its sense of community. So as a media company or as a broadcaster, this is an excellent way to link and engage with the community. So I hope people continue watching the channel, and continue engaging and learning more about this wonderful city and the opportunities.
Thank you for your time, and I want to congratulate you for the legacies you're creating today and in the future. Thank you very much.